Moving on.
Now that we've had the warm, fuzzy feelings.
Hey, Adam, there's a question.
Oh, okay, Jeff.
Yes, Adam.
I have a question for you.
Shoot.
It's very difficult, and I know a lot of the viewers at home have been wondering this for a while, so I wanted to make sure this got out before anybody got too confused. Are you black?
Yes.
Okay, glad to clear that up.
Sweet.
Next question.
Okay.
How did we meet? In McDonald's, we grazed hands. That's exactly how it happened. No. So I was 11, and you were 12 or 13 at the time, and you moved on to my street, and there was a group of us on the street. There was a lot of kids around the same age on the street. And I like the way you described it the first day you saw us when you looked out the window. There was a group of us walking up the street. Whitest kids you've ever seen in your entire life. According to Jeff, it was like the
Mean Street Posse.
Mean Street Posse.
It was like watching a bunch of little skinny, scrawny white kids walking up in slow motion.
Just this one really tall white guy and then a bunch of tiny little white children walking behind them.
Yeah.
And
Adam, how tall are you?
I am 6'6".
He's a monster.
I am a large man. I'm a bit scrawny right now, but
that's okay.
That'll change.
Hey,
soon.
wait till the summertime when we get back on camera.
Exactly. It's gonna be beautiful. We should do exercising for gamers.
There you go. We should get them gamers in shape. We know you're skinny. We know you're scrawny, and we know you sit in front of a computer and eat nothing but potato chips and Coke Zero. It's delicious.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. I love Coke Zero.
No. It's for pussies.
Hey, if Coke Zero, if you guys need any promotion,
that's not the second time we've mentioned it. Or no, you've mentioned it anyway.
I love Coke Zero.
But yeah, so we met
on
shortly
the street.
Thereafter.
I moved there. We met and
we started playing numerous games.
Yep.
I believe the count ended around the 400 mark.
Yep.
But anyway, that is how we met. We've been friends ever since, and so now that's been 11 or 12 years now.
Yes.
We are old people.
Adam, what is your favorite game other than Starcraft of all time?
My favorite game other than Starcraft of all time, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Good.
Hands down.
That's a friggin' good choice.
My
favorite game, Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII.
That's a pretty solid choice. I think that's more mainstream than mine, but I'll give it to you anyway.
Well, of course it's more. Of course it's more mainstream.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
It was the. I guess Morrowind is kind of the same, where Morrowind was almost the first of its kind to really. I mean, there's been other games, but Morrowind took a really huge step.
Oh, that was enormous.
And same with Final Fantasy VII. It was this mind-blowing role-playing game. Great graphics at the time. A girl died.
People were crying.
They had
everywhere.
the best villain ever, Sephiroth.
Quite possibly the best theme song for a villain.
But yeah, no, those are our favorite games. I don't want to talk too much about that.
No, we'll talk about that later on at some point, I'm sure. I like how you're squinting desperately to see this right now.
One game you are most excited about this year?
Oh, can you guess after what I just told you my favorite game of all time is?
Oh, yeah. He's looking.
I even think it's your the game you're looking forward to most this year.
I think so.
If you don't know what that is at this point, it's Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with that as well. And I'm also really looking forward to Portal 2.
Well, that's gonna be out soon. In a month?
You know what, guys? In the comment section below, if you want me and Adam to get Portal 2 and do a playthrough together with the commentary,
sure.
If we get an overwhelming response for that. We'll take some money out of what we're doing and buy those games.
Portal 2 and have a good time.
And we'll have a good time with it.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Certainly. But yeah, Skyrim.
Yep.
Going to be game of the year. Going to tell you that right now. I don't care who says LA Noire. You can go cry somewhere. And as awesome as Portal 2 is going to be, it's not going to be Skyrim.
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Hell no.
That was what we just asked. What made you to decide to start when cheese fails? That's an interesting, kind of weird story, almost.
Yep.
So anyway, we had done that one match, what inevitably became episode 1.
Action Jackson.
Action Jackson, who will go down in history as the
we love you, Action.
Founder. Yeah, we love you, Action. And in fact, he's on our event and everything.
Yeah,
now.
He's a community member.
He's a big community guy now. So what happened was we had done that, we posted it up, and Jeff in the video had said something along the lines of when cheese fails or 101 or whatever.
Actually what had happened is I posted it. This is when I first found Reddit. No, this is when I first found Reddit.
Oh, right.
And it was like one of mine and Adam's breakthrough casts. I felt really good about it. There was a lot of energy. The game was outrageous. It was off the top. And when I put it on Reddit for everyone to see, I named it When Cheese Fails 101. And I wasn't thinking about a series.
It just happened. Yeah.
And then in the comments in the video, there's a random dude that was like, "You guys should make this into a series."
Totally.
And a friggin' light turned on, and we starting this channel, I knew it was going to be hard because we have HD, we have Husky, we have Denon, we have Artosis, we have all these really, really great commentators that already have a massive fan base, and it'll be virtually impossible to catch up to them. At the fan base level, and not only catch up to them, but do it like they do. And because
we don't know the game of Starcraft like they do.
No, and that's why we wanted to. That's why that the series was so appealing to me, is because in order for us to be successful, we knew we had to be different.
Yeah.
And When Cheese Fails, a series like that was just nobody else was doing it, or at least on that level, and nobody was doing a dual commentary. Or they weren't doing it that kind of way.
That
kind of way, especially with the humor and the not so serious take about the game.
Yeah.
And we just started to just flow with it, and we made a couple of episodes. I think the second one was the Minuteman, and it was also a big hit. And it just everything went great for us from there.
It just went fantastic from there.
And ever since, now we are looking to be creative. We're not looking to be like other casters, and I think that's why we're growing, is because we're doing things different than what other people are doing, because we know our boundaries, we know our roles. We're not trying to be like anybody else. We're trying to be ourselves, and people are liking it for who we are, and we're going to continue to rock this wave. And no matter what people say, everyone's like, these games are boring to watch, blah blah blah.
We're going to do it anyway.
and we want to get that clear. No matter how big we get, I know we're at 20,000 subscribers, and I know we said this when we were at 1,000 subscribers. No matter how big we get, and my goal is when we hit 100,000 subscribers. That's my goal, and I want to do it by the end of summer. And what I'm going to do is when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to get a tattoo on my arm. I got a nice little spot back here. I'm going to put a tribal, either a Protoss, tribal, the symbol,
the symbol,
or a Zerg symbol there. Either one, I'm going to incorporate it into my tattoo. And for my 100th subscriber video, we're going to go in and we're going to film the whole thing.
Yep.
And I think that's going to be really cool, and I'll get Adam to do something ridiculous.
I'll do something stupid. Maybe I'll spray paint myself black.
That would be awesome. That'd be wicked. A 6'6" angry sprayed black man.
Sort of quasi black man.
Awesome. And we'll stick him in the hood.
Something I want to say before we move on to the next question. After you did that beautiful Braveheart speech, as usual, you are so talented at those Braveheart speeches. Just off the top. This is a hobby.
Yes.
This is not a job, and so when people, if you're gonna say you should be doing this, and this, and why aren't you casting these many games, and when is this gonna happen and stuff, this channel happens around our outside lives.
Yep.
And like we've already said, we're pretty busy people.
You keep talking. I'm just going to make sure it's still recording.
Certainly. That's a good idea. We are super busy people, obviously. Are we still recording?
Yep, we're good.
Excellent. Super busy people outside. I'm obviously busy with school. Jeff has a job outside of all of this and a fiance. So this is secondary. It's fun as hell, and we love you guys.
It's even over. We're even overdoing it.
Yeah, we are overdoing it because it's hard not to. But it's a hobby. I'll leave it at that. Let's move on, shall we?
Let's do it.
We actually have to move down. So if you want to drop that.
I don't have any more.
Oh my goodness, that can't possibly be it.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot more than that. Oh wait, commentaries. Oh, have you improved your equipment over the course of your casting?
That's one we're missing.
And has that expense come at a cost of your other aspects of your life? Okay.
Well, that's what we were just kind of talking about. But in terms of the equipment, we've done a couple of things.
Well, we only bought the mic. We changed the microphone.
Yeah, we changed the microphone. And that's really
and you bought your microphone.
And I bought my microphone.
Also, my computer was built not for casting purposes. It was built for Starcraft 2 because I just wanted a computer that was going to blow it out of the water. But it so happened that and we're going to be upgrading, actually. You know,
Definitely.
A lot of you know that we now have YouTube partnerships, so we are seeing some money come in. And, of course, we're going to put that money into making our videos that much better. You know,
or at least make it easier on us
exactly.
to provide the videos, because as it stands right now, we're running it all off one computer.
We want to get a second computer.
We want a second computer for Jeff here, so that one can do the rendering and stuff, and we're not killing his computer all the time, and we can play games and stuff while all that's happening. But other than that, we haven't really done a whole lot of upgrading.
No.
We just so happen to have, a good enough computer to do what we have to do. It could be better, obviously. I mean, Husky, and then they have like Hexacore, Intel. They also have like 300,000 subscribers. So, we can only do what we can do, but it will get better.
Absolutely.
And, we'll do it as needed. We're going to get a better camera because...
I think that's the first thing.
That's probably the first one we're going to buy, because we want to do more of this stuff. We want you guys to see our faces more often, and we want to be able to answer questions that you have. But yeah, I think that's it for now.
Okay, well, I guess we can
wrap it up for now, because I'm sure there could have been more questions, but we might be able to do it later.
If you guys have more questions,
put them below.
Put them in the comments, and over probably in about a week or two, we'll get ahead.
Maybe we'll do another one.
Yeah, we'll do another one of these.
We'll keep rolling these as long as you guys have questions. We'll continue to put these out, and because we love answering them. And we love interacting with you guys. So
I want to get cheesy for a second.
Oh, jeez.
And it's only going to be a second.
If the L word happened, I'm not talking about lesbian. If the L word makes its way in here.
I want to personally thank every one of you guys for the support. It's been crazy.
It has been.
Our When She's Fell series is getting a lot of views. And you guys for the most part have said nothing but good things. I mean, we do of course have some trolls, and there's been people that have been hating on us since day one, told us we were never going to get past even 1,000 subscribers, and told us what we were doing was garbage.
I mean, it's the internet, so you have to kind of expect that a little bit, but
it was from some pretty big names too.
That's true. We won't name any names.
I'm definitely not going to name any names, but we've had a lot of people try to kick us down. And, we just kept trucking along, and you guys believed in us. And I feel we've come a long way, and I know we've got a lot more work to do. We have the Unit Hall of Fame series that we're going to add in and try to switch things up and bring the next big series out.
I'm really looking forward to that,
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
It's going to be very well done. And you know what, guys? We have a successful website, d2dgamer.com, and it's all because of you guys. There's been times when we were down in the dumps, when I felt like shit about how much work we were putting in, and it just felt like we weren't getting a payoff, and then all of a sudden, overnight,
boom,
started getting crazy.
It just started getting crazy, and it's been getting crazier and crazier.
It's been getting crazy. There's a lot of things that you guys don't know that's in the works right now, with some pretty big people.
Yeah,
and we're not going to say anything because we don't want to jinx it.
No,
but there are some really serious things that even the big casters aren't getting a chance to do that we're working on and being offered. So, and that's all thanks to you guys.
It's really,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
But anyways, that's all I got to say. I just really want to say thank yous.
Of course. And of course I would say thank you as well.
He feels the same way.
I feel the same way. I mean, Jeff is always going to be the guy doing the update videos, and you're always going to hear his voice more than mine because I'm only here once in a while, but I am here. I do absolutely appreciate everything you guys do for us all the time. I'm constantly blown away.
Hey, Adam, are you ever going to get that solo channel going?
Go to hell. Go die in a fire. Oh. Yes, I'm gonna have that solo channel going. Okay. Absolutely. And if you want to subscribe to it, if you haven't already, go do that.
We'll put the links, of our solo channels in the description bar. A lot of you know I'm now taking on. I have to plug it in here. I'm now taking on a Minecraft channel of my own.
Because why not?
Because I can. And like Adam said, he's a very busy guy, and I have a lot more extra time than what Adam does. And since a lot of the gear is here, I'm going to
constantly doing stuff.
I'm going to try to make YouTube and Adam said this is a hobby. I'm going to try to make this a job for me.
Yeah.
He's got bigger and better plans. I know he's always going to do this with me, and we're always going to have this, and you're always going to have the content. But for me right now, I put a lot of work into LAGTV, and I love it. And if I can continue to do this, I'm going to continue to do it.
I 110% believe you.
Yep.
Because you have done stranger things.
There we go. But
that's a good place to end that.
Yep.
All right, so for now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Nova War
and Maximus Black.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.